Hello and welcome to this short tutorial. My name is Brian McGinty. For those of you who don't know me, I help over 3,400 customers and affiliates around the world with their Karatbars businesses. You can find my details at karatbarsireland.com. I'm Irish, as you can tell. This little tutorial, I felt compelled to make it because there's a lot of misinformation out there in the world, in the internet especially, about Karatbars. People writing blogs, writing things like Karatbars is expensive, Karatbars is marking up the price of gold by 30%, and all this misinformation that's out there, and it's not very fair to customers. It's not very fair to Karatbars International. So let me just explain what I mean. When people go to the Karatbars International website today, customers or affiliates, they will see the price today at 48.42, and that's the price for 1 gram of gold. Now, what people generally do is they go to Google then and they type in gold price today, and they find what's known as the spot price of gold. Okay, and this is why I've made this tutorial, because the spot price of gold is very, very important. The spot price of gold today is 31.03. So people then assume that Karatbars International is expensive because, as we saw, it was 48 euros per gram. So they assume Karatbars is too expensive, so then they forget about Karatbars International completely. Now that's completely wrong, and the reason I'm going to explain now why that's wrong. The spot price of gold is not the price you can buy gold at today. Okay, the spot price of gold is not the price you can buy gold at today. The spot price of gold refers to COMEX. It refers to gold price on the markets. Okay, it's to do with gold trading. It's not actually buying physical gold. Karatbars International is about buying physical gold. So on this particular website you can actually take a look through here, and on goldprice.org what I would recommend that people do is they go to the section where it says how to buy gold and where to buy gold, and indeed about the spot price of gold as well. So you can see here spot gold price, and that will explain to you then what the spot price of gold actually is. And the spot price of gold is not how you can go and buy gold today. Now further on down in goldprice.org they actually do recommend that you can go to dealers if you want to buy physical gold, which is what Karatbars International is all about. And on here they actually recommend, for example, you can check the current gold coin and silver coin prices for items sold on eBay. Alright, so they recommend that you go and take a look on eBay and see how much 1 gram and 5 grams of gold is today at an actual retail price. So let's go to eBay now, and I just put in today, for example, 5 gram card, as you can see there. So you can see there's one 5 gram card available here at £165. There's another 5 times 1 gram cards available for £249.95. Now let me just take a look at what that is in euros and sterling. So I'll just type that into my currency exchange, and today take that in now. So we'll put in sterling 249.95, and that today in dollars is $393. Alright, in euros it's 314 euros. So that's your 5 gram price today on eBay. There are dealers out there selling as well. You can actually go and take a look at those if you like. Companies like Perth Mint and Bullion by Post is another one. Take a look at their prices and just see what the sterling, euro and dollar price is for 5 grams. Now let's go back to Karatbars International. At Karatbars International you can register for a free account. Just click karataffiliate.com and you can register for a free account. And in the back office we can see here the 1 gram price is 48.42. The 2.5 gram price is 107.42, and the 5 gram price is 191.45. So that's the 5 gram price, 191.45. So let's break that down a little further to give you a proper idea of Karatbars prices. Now, you can buy gold on eBay, you can buy from dealers. Karatbars International is a private registered German company, as we know. It's been operating successfully for 5 years. There's no negativity online or offline from any customers or affiliates. Very, very important there, customers or affiliates. Yes, there's bloggers on there thinking that Karatbars is expensive because there's a big difference between spot price, but that's just clearly, as you understand now, because they don't understand what spot price is. Spot price is not retail price. There are over 200,000 customers and affiliates in 123 countries, so that should tell you again how successful Karatbars International is as a company. And the company handles all deliveries with FedEx insured courier, so there's no risk to you either. If you were to buy gold from Karatbars today, and you were to buy a 5-gram carat from Karatbars today, do you think you're going to be the first person in the last 5 years out of 200,000 customers and affiliates who aren't going to get their delivery? So a bit of common sense needs to come into it as well. So as we saw on the previous page, a 5-gram Karatbar card costs $191.45, which is $240 or $152.37. So $152.37. If we go back and look at eBay again, your 5 grams there are 165 for the cheapest, 249 is another one in sterling, and 217. So let's go back and compare that with Karatbars at 152.37. So cheaper than any of the sellers on eBay, and again cheaper than other dealers if you want to go and compare them there as well. Now let's take this a little bit further. If you wanted to buy Karatbars today from Karatbars International, get in contact with myself or whoever has told you about this presentation, and they will be able to give you a 3% discount card. Now that 3% discount card will immediately bring your €191 down to $185.70, which is $233 or $147.83. So you can have a 5-gram card from Karatbars International today for $147.83. So that actually brings the per gram price down to €37.17, which is $46 or £29.56 per gram. £29.56 per gram, $46 or $37.17 per gram. So if anyone ever says to you something like Karatbars is expensive, or Karatbars is there's a big margin above spot price, well, number one, you know spot price isn't important. Number two, we're talking about retail price. And thirdly, I help over 3,400 customers around the world with their Karatbars businesses. Why would I imagine that those people are all deluded that they're paying more for Karatbars than they would be from going to a dealer? Now, on top of that, if you're buying a lot of gold from Karatbars International, you could open a second account, you could open a business account, you can have a personal and a business account. You could open an account like I did for my wife. Now I open an account for my wife, which is free again. My wife buys her gold through that account, and I receive up to 6% commissions on those sales. So that $37.17, we could minus 6% off that again, and potentially you can bring the price per gram with Karatbars International down to $34.91, which is $43.76 in dollars or £27.78. So you could actually potentially bring your price per gram down from $29.56 to $27.78 per gram. And remember, Karatbars International is free registration. There are 0 fees. There are no minimum orders. You can buy 1 gram, a 2.5 gram, a 5 gram. You can buy 1 gram a year, 1 gram every 3 years if you like. There's 0 cost for storage, and Karatbars deliver into 123 countries around the world. Now, what I would do is the deliveries inside Europe is €13.50. The deliveries outside Europe are €18.50. With FedEx insured courier to your doors. You get a tracking number. Normally what I do is I wait till I have 10 or 20 grams in storage, which is free, and then I would ask for my delivery then. So that's it for this little presentation. There's a lot of misinformation out there on the internet, people trying to say Karatbars is expensive. Like for like, we're talking about 999.9 24 karat currency grade gold. We're not talking about any lesser purity of gold than that. Karatbars International has a 5-year track record of delivery into 123 countries now, which again, common sense would tell you that this is a well-established company. There's no problems with delivery. You will not find any negativity online or offline from any customers or affiliates. I help thousands of people around the world with their accounts, and I have never had someone cancel. I've never had a customer ring me up and say Karatbars is too expensive, or they've never rung me up and said, hey Brian, I've found another company that are selling gold, that's selling gold by the gram, 2.5 gram or 5 gram cheaper than Karatbars are. For example, last week someone sent me a video from a company in Australia. I can't remember what the name was, Perth Mint or something like that, and they were advertising that they were able to do sell a gram for $52. Well, obviously you can see here already we're well below $52 here, and well even more below $52 here in this section. But I went and checked out the website anyway, I got to the end and the minimum order was $250. So again, that's not selling gold by the gram for $52 a gram. That's selling a gold with a minimum order of $250. I've been to other websites here. If you go to goldprice.org, there are other companies here, and there are dealers listed on this website that are selling, and the minimum order might be 10 grams, it might be 20 grams, it might be 25 grams. So buying gold by the gram, buy the 2.5 gram and buy the 5 gram, again of this purity, this quality. Each Karatbar has its own serial number, each Karatbar has its own hologram, each Karatbar comes within a heat sealed card. And another thing that people never mention whenever they're writing these blogs is that Karatbars International can be exchanged for goods and services in Karatbars exchange centres around the world. Gold is currency, paper, gold is money, currency is just paper. The idea going forward in the next few years is Karatbars International do want to open their own bank. You will be able to take your Karatbars that you have in your home, and you will be able to walk into a Karatbars exchange centre in the USA, in Ireland, in the UK, and you will be able to exchange your Karatbars for goods and services. And that's not something you will be able to do if you're buying gold by the 1 gram, 2.5 gram or 5 gram on eBay. So I hope that clears it up. I hope that makes things a little more clear for you. If you're an affiliate in Karatbars International and you're actually trying to, and someone does say to you Karatbars is expensive, well, you can very, very clearly now show them why it isn't. You can very, very clearly show people how they can get their gold price down to a potential 43.76 per gram, but immediately today, without having a second account, the price per gram today is $37.17, $46 or £29. Okay, so thanks very much for listening, and I hope that has been useful, and I hope that sets you on the path to being able to buy gold at the best price, which now you know is at Karatbars International. Thanks very much for listening, and have a great week.